Hello everybody, it is Steve, your friendly neighborhood lawn gnome. Welcome back to another video over here on That's Comical, and if you're watching and it happens to be a Wednesday, happy new comic book day. Well, today is definitely a very interesting treat because I am going to be discussing a new television show that came out on Netflix that happens to be of the anime category. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my comic book stuff, and I may not be that familiar with the manga movement, but I definitely enjoy a good anime, especially if it is a story with characters that I know I'm going to enjoy. And I gotta say that this one really took me by surprise because I had no idea that it was coming, and then when I found out that there was a brand new show on Netflix, a redone, remastered, brand new version of the Rumiko Takahashi classic Ranma 1/2. I really didn't know what to make of this because as someone who loves the original show, the 7 seasons, the person who owns them all as well as all the OVAs, who loves listening to the various themes of every single series, I didn't know how to feel about having a recreated and re-envisioned version of this truly amazing story in anime and manga history. If you don't know what Ranma 1/2 is, it's the story of a boy named Ranma Saotome and his father, and Ranma is told that he is betrothed to his father's best friend's daughter, Akane Tendo, and Akane Tendo's father is the person who runs his local village dojo, and he is told that he is going to be the person who inherits the dojo once he and Akane get married. But there's one little catch that unfortunately has happened on Ranma and his father's travels and martial arts training from China. They trained in a place where if you fell into a specific spring of many of the springs that are in this place called Jisenkyo, you are going to turn into the creature that died in that pool. And it turned out that Ranma unfortunately fell into the pool of the drowned girl. So from now on, every single time that Ranma gets wet, he turns from a boy into a girl, and the only way to turn him back from a girl to a boy is to douse him with boiling hot water. So yes, for its time, it's definitely something that was completely out of the ordinary, and it was extremely wacky and fun. There are so many great characters on this show, many of whom who also change into various things because they apparently all are wrapped up in Ranma and his father's crazy shenanigans, and the original Ranma 1/2 anime was wonderful and such a joy. So, knowing that there was going to be another thing based around something that I classified as perfection, why did you need to change it? So, I've watched the first season on Netflix, and I kind of love it. It's very much a similar premise. The characters are very much the same. The story is very much the same, but it is condensed. Similarly to what happened with Dragon Ball Z becoming Dragon Ball Kai, but the difference is this is entirely new, newly animated, new voice cast, new opening and closing theme songs. This is all relatively new. Because I will definitely admit, when it comes to some of the Ranma 1/2 seasons, particularly when you get into the center, seasons 4 and 5, and even a little bit of 7, seem to me as the ones that I don't really like as much as the other seasons. I love the first season. The 6th season is definitely one of my personal favorites. Maybe it's just because I love the theme song so much, or maybe it was because that was the first time I was ever exposed to Ranma 1/2 at a local comic book convention and watched a few episodes at one of the screenings. So I very much enjoyed this show. I like that it's a little bit more condensed, but yet you do see all the familiar faces. But I definitely remember that in the middle of the first season of the new show, there is the martial arts ice skating competition. I'm pretty sure that that took place in the beginning of the 2nd season of the original series. But it doesn't skip a beat. It's just as creative, it's just as funny, and it's just as lovable. You're gonna fall in love with these characters if you never even saw the original show. Would I like to see this version of Ranma 1/2 show up on physical media? Sure. I mean, I really did enjoy it. I would definitely watch it again to check out the first 12 episodes. I mean, just for a perfect example, the first season of the original show was 18 episodes as opposed to 12. So, yeah. I really was surprised by how much I enjoyed this brand new version of Ranma 1/2, and I recommend it to anybody, people who are brand new and people who are die-hard fans. I think you're really going to appreciate it. So those are my thoughts on the brand new Netflix Ranma 1/2, and I really hope you enjoyed this discussion. Please leave a comment in the box below, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one.